guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fallout. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4 of Fallout, and I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I was going to be like, I'm so excited to get into this because the Ghoul, like, he's probably my favorite character, but it's because we have Cooper happening and we get the Ghoul, and like knowing that that's the same person and what they've gone through must be pretty freaking crazy, because Cooper seems like an amazing guy, an amazing father, amazing husband. But I do remember at the beginning of episode 1, you know, the guys that were taking the picture joked around about like he was doing birthday parties to pay for alimony. So I don't know if he got divorced, if they were just saying that, maybe his wife died. I don't know, but that's not great. That's not great. It seems like Cooper is kind of had a hard time. He's not really, I don't think anyone knows that he's Vault Boy or that he's like the inspiration for it or anything like that. I think if they did, oh God, I don't even know. He'd probably be famous, even more famous than he probably is in these here parts. Obviously, I want to see more Cooper scenes. Everyone here knows that I love Walton Goggins, and I can't get enough of Walton Goggins. I feel for Cooper. I really like Cooper, but I really like watching the Ghoul do Ghoul things, except dragging Lucy around like she's on a leash. I don't like it. I don't like it. Using her as bait was not sitting well with me. Just abandoning the dog. Like, that tells me that he is so far from Cooper that he's ever been, that he is officially just Ghoul. Which is kind of okay, as long as like good people aren't being hurt. You know? Ma June, I'm like, whatever, it's her leg. But you know, like Lucy is like such a kind, sweet, very innocent, very naive person, and she's kind of lived this life of no strife, no pain. Like the lady said, like, you have all of your teeth. And you know, we saw Maximus have to have his teeth pulled to pay to have something fixed. Lucy is in a very, she's very privileged, the life that she has been able to live and lead, but she's still equally a good person. And what sucks is they're treating her like a shit person, and you know, she's gonna have to toughen up. She's gonna like have to get her lumps and bumps, and eventually she's gonna have to kill somebody. It's I don't like seeing her being treated that way, because she's such a gem. She's just too perfect for this world, which is, you know, typically when people are like that, that's normally when they kind of get treated like crap. Yeah, they get their lumps and their bumps, and they keep them warts, and they remember, and there's not a lot of forgiveness. So I don't know what this world is really going to do to her, and I hope it doesn't turn her into somebody who's bitter. Now, somebody who's definitely bitter at the world, and not just the Ghoul, I think also Maximus, for the life that he's had, and him being the person that got beat up all the time. And I think actually, it's funny because I was like, oh, I hate Thaddeus, and then I didn't even know his name. And then I learned his name's Thaddeus, and then I was just like, I actually kind of like this guy. He had every chance to shit on Maximus and just say like, oh, I beat him up because of this, and like, you know, he's pathetic and he's weak, and he had nothing but good things to say. And then he was helpful, you know, to Maximus, and like they were like such a good team together. And the monster with the fingers in the mouth, it was but I think they're a good team, and now they got the dog. And can somebody just hold on to the dog, keep the dog safe? I just the concern for dogs, I think John Wick really did a number on us, but all of the movies we've ever watched growing up, like The Neverending Story, like animals dying in a tragic way, in a painful way, when they are just so wonderful. It's just like Lucy. I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. Now Lucy was kind of enamored with Maximus, not really knowing who Maximus is, but that he's a knight and he's in this armor. And, you know, the Ghoul kind of knew that, like, Maximus was kind of a noob, and the Ghoul knew a lot about knights. Now, he's been around for 200-some plus years, and Lucy knew kind of about knights, but I don't know if it's, like, fairy tale stories that she's been told or not. But either way, knights have been this thing that are really special in this world, and I don't want Maximus to screw it up. But you could already see power kind of going to his head a little bit. And I worry about him because I do think that he put the razor blade in Dane's boot, and him just allowing Titus to bleed out and die when he could have saved him. Now, do I think Titus was worth saving? Not really. I mean, from the like few moments I had with him, I wasn't attached to him. I don't know if that means he deserved to die. So you know, like I'm being challenged with my mindset of Maximus because I feel so sorry for him for what he went through, and you can still have that empathy and still not agree with what a person's doing and have a problem with their behavior. And I really am, and I'm hoping being around Thaddeus and having a brotherhood of some sort, even though they're part of a brotherhood, but like really having a true brotherhood, and maybe having respect from Thaddeus will be helpful because now they have the head. They could take it back to the base. They could try to find Lucy because we know Maximus kind of was enamored with Lucy a little bit when he saw her. You know, so I don't think that they're going to take the head and go straight back to the base. If they do, I think that sucks because I think that like the Brotherhood is kind of the closest thing to like military, but also like to the old world, like government kind of thing, which I think is what the Enclave is, and that's why they were after Welzig, and that's why they probably want Moldaver, and why she's very well known, and that's probably how Welzig knew Moldaver, and like, you know, Lucy's mom and the story of the vault. Like there's a lot that I think has to come together in these next couple episodes, and I'm really excited to get into it. So guys, let's not wait any. I hate when I mess that up. Guys, let's not wait any further. Let's get into it.
The Wasteland's got its own golden rule. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
That is definitely a Walton Goggins line. Just rolls right off the tongue. Oh, no. That's how we're gonna start this? Heavy incisor roaches? Why does that look like it's still going? The green is very vibrant.
My name is Roger.
Oh. Roger snarling. What is Roger? Please be a very nice looking person. Why does he sound awful?
My name is Roger.
Hey, Raj.
Oh, okay, it's another ghoul. Okay, that's what happens when he doesn't have the thing. Oh, God. Oh, no.
How you feeling?
Well.
You know, it's hard out here.
Uh-huh.
Dang, smoothies can be so unkind.
Oh, smoothies, yeah.
You're turning.
Turning into what? What do they turn into?
You and your smooth-faced friend might want to clear out before things get ugly.
I agree. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there.
Remember how good food used to taste?
Oh.
Ice cream and apple pie.
Apple pie. My mom used to.
It's a mercy. It's a mercy.
Why'd you do that?
Because what was coming was worse, I'm sure. What is he doing? And why do they lose their
Stop.
noses? No, that's money.
What'd you say your name was?
Oh.
Lucy McLean.
Oh. Well,
McLean.
oh. Like John McClane? Kidding, it's spelled different.
Well, Lucy McLean, sometimes fellas gotta eat a fella.
Oh, God. Oh. Yuck.
How do you live like this?
He doesn't have a choice.
Why keep going?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. What do you gotta live for, bud?
Well, one good question deserves another. Why the fuck am I doing all the work? Now, come on, Vaulty. Ass jerky don't make itself.
Ass jerky don't make itself. Oh, girl. This is the world. This is the world. Taking the teeth didn't bother me because I do that all the time. I mean, you know, not on ghouls and whatnot, but I'm used to like seeing teeth come out, so it doesn't really bother me. But eating people, it's not my vibe. What are you gonna do?
Thought you might be up here.
You came here to talk to me about what I said at the assembly.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think that is?
Either
It upset people.
you want to do it or you don't.
During the raid, I got in a storage space and I hid.
You didn't know. You never witnessed that before.
Just tread lightly. That's all I ask.
I'm behind Norm. Whatever he's thinking, I'd help him do. Maybe. I don't know. I always say that stuff with such confidence. I don't really know. Ew, ass jerky! Ugh. Mm-mm. What are you gonna do, girl?
Now you get me.
Yeah, you gotta do whatever you can to survive. I'm sorry, girl.
How does that golden rule jive with what's going through your head right now?
Yeah, that's a little dark.
What are you?
Oh, I'm you, sweetie. You just give it a little time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's got agility. I mean, you don't know where to go. Oh, and that's not good. Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere. There you are, you little killer.
Oh!
Now that right there is the closest thing we've had to an honest exchange so far.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm built for this world. Sup, chat? Ooh, some spam. It's my favorite. Some spam and some rice, wrap it in some seaweed. Like a little detached masubi. So yum. So yum.
I thought I'd just stop by and see how you're doing.
Not great,
No.
to be honest.
Nope.
How are you handling the death of the father of your unborn baby?
Yeah. How's that going?
Same. I was actually just organizing some of Bert's things, and, well, I thought maybe you might want some of them. This is all that's left of him.
Is that a picture of Bert?
Good man, Steph.
It would mean a lot to me if you took Bert's shoes.
Wow.
They're definitely not the same size.
I'll try to wear them.
And this. Oh, Bert.
Are they cousins? Because that could work. I mean, if they're not cousins, not if they are cousins.
Oh, Bert.
No more cousin stuff, Chet.
Oh, no. You just keep it on. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I'm sorry. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking?
Oh, Bert.
I am Bert.
God.
Now that is one wet lady.
Oh! Her water broke! Still in the mood, Chet? I don't think you're still in the mood. Oh. One boot, less one finger, dehydrated, being walked around by a ghoul. Poor Lucy. Super duper mart.
Transaction 2-month supply of owls. Exchange 1 female, mint condition. Near mint condition.
Condition grading requires physical evaluation. Please send her in.
Gross.
Go on.
She definitely got a look of hate in her eyes when it comes to him. I hate to think of what they're gonna do to her in there. I hate to think about it. Oh! Yeah, he wasn't looking too hot. Oh my god. I got a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe going on right then and there.
Welcome.
What the fudge?
Fudge. There's no fudge here. You seem to be a woman.
I've been kidnapped right
I
outside.
say you've lost a finger. That won't do at all.
No.
Let's get you taken care of. Follow me.
Could they replace a finger? Can she get a mechanical one?
Okay.
She said okay instead of okie dokie? Sad.
Especially since my temporal sensors went out in the Great War. That must have been a week ago at least.
The Great War?
Would you mind taking a seat on that gurney in front of you?
Who's doing the voice of this thing?
Now, what have we here? Too fat, too withered. Ah, this one will do it. Our finger infantry's in a sorry state.
No, the ghoul has a finger.
I really do appreciate this.
That's much better.
No!
Thank you.
Not a problem.
The ghoul has her finger!
I thought I was here to be a sex slave.
What? No. What a disgrace.
But what are you here for?
I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
Huh?
Well, that's not gonna work! Why did he give her a finger then if he's just gonna take her organs? Oh my god.
Wait, they're getting Jello cake?
Those are my orders.
What are you gonna do, Norm? What are you
What
doing?
did Dad say about this?
He'd be handing them the cake himself.
He was a saint.
I don't think so.
I don't know what the people of Vault 32 were up to, but it was anything but innocent.
What does that mean? Yeah, do some research, Norm. Find out what was going on at 32. Access denied. How does he get access? Does he have to ask Woody or what's his face? Ooh.
Hi. Feel like getting out of the house? Yes.
Take your sweater off.
This isn't exactly fun for me, Norm. Then why'd you come? You don't think it's because you're still in love with my sister and being around me reminds you of her?
Poor Chet. I mean, obviously something happened at 32 because all the corn was dead. I don't think that happened because of the raiders. I mean, if they were talking to Lucy's dad, then Lucy's dad knew about it. Maybe? I don't know. He didn't know about the raiders. Do those things record at all?
The last biosignal detected was 2 years ago.
It has been a while. How does it have electricity in there then? Oh, he killed himself with a fork and a toaster.
Who killed them? I mean, it looks like they strangled each other. It just doesn't make any sense.
And why didn't they ask for help? Or maybe they did and Lucy's dad's been covering it up the whole time. Still doesn't... He would have known that, like, the raiders weren't the people that were from there. I'm very confused. I'm normally really good at picking this shit up, and it bothers me that I can't. Oh my gosh, more ghouls? Why are they all missing their nose?
Our latest arrival has arrived.
Oh, that guy?
What are they asking, Snips? Do her now so she's ready for the next pickup.
Do excuse me.
Nice robot.
Oh, God.
Never been there myself. Hope to go there
I
someday.
have anxiety. I have crazy anxiety.
Sir, you can't do this.
Don't be afraid. A little snip.
What are they harvesting them for?
Hold still now.
I think no.
This won't hurt a bit.
Oh, good job, girl. Good job, girl. Good job, girl. Oof. What are these people using their organs for? And why do they have all those ghouls in cages?
Okay, you can walk out of here.
Not just me. Them too.
Oh, wow. Take the vials with you. Oh, Lucy, you're such a good person.
Hey, thank you.
Wait, was that the chicken fucker? I don't know if that was or not. Let her out.
I said all of them.
Those ones you don't understand.
Whoa. Yeah, what's going on with them though? Martha, what's going on with you? Oh boy. Those are the ones that's what Roger was gonna turn into.
Oh gosh.
Uh-huh. Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Hello there.
Oh man. There's still more. There's another one. There's another one. There's 3.
My name is Martha.
Remember the mercy that the ghoul showed you.
My name is Martha.
You got to, girl.
Please. Please.
Lucy, you have to. Oh.
Pardon me, ma'am. Could I help you have a better day?
No.
Anything at this point would make a better day. I want to know what happened in Vault 32. This... Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it's safe to say they went bananas.
But why?
Still doesn't explain how the Raiders got
Yep.
in.
But also why?
It says it was open from the outside.
How?
They need a pit boy to open the door.
They had one.
Yeah, who went out?
My mom's.
Oh boy. So is Rose still alive? That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, Lucy. See, she could 100% play Jinx. 100%.
I may end up looking like you. But I'll never be like you.
Wow. Proud of you. Proud of you. Wow.
Golden rule, motherfucker.
I love that. Oh, I love that she's remaining herself. Just with a harder shell. Tougher shell. Bloodier shell. Minus a finger. She looks badass. I'm so excited. Easy. You don't want to break them all. Pack a bag. Don't put them in your hat. You think I sit down and watch something? Or did he just see his own reflection? Oh, no. Okay. I don't know if you want to watch that. Okay, what do I know? I mean, anytime I get to see Cooper, I'm happy. Yeah, what happens in this? He did kill him, even though he didn't want to.
I hope you like the taste of lead, you common son of a bitch.
He didn't want to kill him. originally Cooper didn't want to kill him. Oh jeez, the 3D glasses on the skeleton. I don't think I ever want to skip any of this at the end. I think it's always just like a great like art of like the location they're in. Okay, so ghouls, lots and lots of ghouls. I'm guessing that the radiation is what makes them look that way, and long-term exposure, and that's kind of what the ghoul was alluding to about Lucy drinking the water, is that just like, I'm you, you know. This world, him cutting off her finger and then like having one put back on that like isn't her finger. I was like, no, he has her finger in his pocket. Go grab that. Put that one back on. But I do love that she still wants to be true to who she is and live by the golden rule and do unto others as you would want done unto yourself. You know, she will have to harden herself to live in this world 100%. But at the same time, when she has the ability to still be Lucy, I think that's a beautiful thing, when you can still remain who you are and evolve. And the person that definitely is evolving into something else, I think, is Norm. You know, he's very much been somebody who like didn't really actively participate or have enthusiasm for anything. And I think him like really kind of trying to, I don't want to say pay attention to the prisoners, but focusing, I think, that internal rage that he has on them solving the mystery of Vault 32 and then finding out that they got in because they had his mom's Pip-Boy. I still think that Lucy's mom's alive. I think that Moldaver probably has her, or, you know, she went out and found Moldaver. The purge, not the purge, the plague of 77, when Lucy said, you know, that took my mom, I think her mom just up and left and went out for something, or, you know, her father sent her out for something, or maybe the father didn't know. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like her father has to have been covering, but then I don't know how that vault could not have been, how it could not have had anybody in it for the past 2 years, and there's no communication between the vaults until somebody wants to get married. Like, no one in that 2 years wanted to get married, or like, I don't know, they didn't want to share anything, or so I don't know if her father was like making up, like hearing from them, or was like, I don't know, because he like very much was like, yeah, come on in, like, you know, like who's this, and marry my daughter, and all these things, and like he didn't realize that they were raiders unless he did, and he was hoping for this to go down, and you know, that would get him out of it, or like I don't know. I'm still trying to piece that together, because that's the one thing where I'm just like, but how did they not have communication with each other? Maybe they don't communicate, but I feel like they would. I don't know. But I loved the time that we got to spend with Lucy and the ghoul, because, you know, seeing Roger, showing that he has mercy in him, and like he knew Roger was going to turn, and he knew what Roger was going to turn into. And, you know, he was like kind of letting Roger have like a little happy moment for a second there, and then pop. I think that's great. Taking his teeth, cutting into his body, making some ass jerky. I've got problems with that, only just because I'm not going to eat human ass jerky, and the pulling of the teeth doesn't really bother me, but like that they use it as like a transaction for money. Like, what do they use the teeth for? If it's a spoiler, don't tell me, because I'm like what if they're, I don't know. Probably just like a baby arm. You just put it in a gun and shoot a tooth. You know what? That's a possibility. If you've seen Blue Eye Samurai, you know teeth can be used in a lot of different ways. That's wild. Okay. So now the ghoul is watching one of his movies. He's having a good time watching Cooper. And I'm really upset that Cooper still went forward with that role, because he even said that he's like, do I have to kill him? Like, and then called him like a commie son of a bitch or something, which I was like, that's not very Cooper-ish to me. Like, it didn't feel like that was in his persona. So I don't know, maybe that was when Cooper started doing things that he didn't want to do and kind of became somebody else. And I'm not sure, but it just seemed very against who he wanted to portray on the screen, and he portrayed him anyways. The other ghouls that were being kept in the Super Duper Mart, like, yeah, definitely the ones that had fully turned and were not just kind of like, I don't want to say temporary ghouls, but were like still smooth enough to not be full ghoul. And why are their noses gone? Like, if they lose cartilage, then they shouldn't have ears, and like their joints shouldn't move because you have cartilage in there. Like are they all like? If you don't have your nose or your ears, like, where's your meniscus? I don't know. I have questions. About the ghouls. I want to know because I find it interesting. I'm just like, what? What are they? What's keeping them alive? What's in the vial? Is it anti-radiation? Is it like a vitamin C cocktail? You know, a little vitamin B12 boost? I don't think so, but like, you know, I kind of want to know what's going on there. And you know, I think the ghoul is going to remember a Mercy. I think he's going to remember what Lucy did for him, because he could die out there and he would never have been able to crawl in if he didn't have those vials. And that gave him the strength to get in there and get more. And I think that it's not necessarily that he's going to save her life or help her in any way, shape, or form, but he might have a little bit more respect for her and where she came from and how she's still trying to be her and she's not changing. We didn't get anything with Maximus. We don't know where the head is. Thaddeus has probably got it slung over his shoulder and he's got the big bag and he's just carrying both things around. I don't know what's going on there, but we need to find out what's happening with the puppo, because the puppers is really important to my heart. Yeah, the vaults, dark, mysterious. They killed themselves. They were probably eating each other at some point. I mean, like, they didn't show that rat video for no reason. But like, what made them do that? What made them go insane? Like, were they poisoned? Is it something Lucy's dad planned? Is it something Rose did? I don't know. Like, what made them go cuckoo bananas and write those things and do those things? Oh, and I always forget her name. I wanted to call her Pam. I don't think her name's Pam. I'm never going to remember her name, but she had a baby. Pretending that another man was her husband. I mean, you know, that's great if you deal with it any way you can, but Chet has zero luck with the ladies. Like they're all like, you're useful, but like, they all love him and leave him. Man. Yeah, I'm interested in the mystery of the vault and the mystery of Maximus and Thaddeus and like what's going to happen there. But Lucy walking out of that store, like, oh my gosh, like, she's like, okay, I've learned a lesson. I've got to be a little bit different. I'm still not going to lose who I am, but let's go. And now she's going to go find the head, which means she's probably on her way to find Maximus and Thaddeus. Well, she doesn't know that they have that. We do. I wonder how she's going to find the head. Or maybe she's just going to find Moldaver and say, sup, I want my dad. Yeah, I'm this new Lucy is very exciting for me because mostly she looked like she was like, just give her some taller combat boots, the laces flapping, and you know, like just long blue hair, and you got Jinx, and I'm here for it, and I'm excited for the next episode. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, and the next episode will be up there earlier than on YouTube. So if you want to see it before anyone else on YouTube, go ahead and head on over to Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Oh my god, the ghouls. Tell me about the ghouls. Anything that's not a spoiler, tell me about the ghouls. I am so intrigued by them. Like, not in like even like a good way, but like they're like eating people. Raw. Blech. Blech. But what were they gonna do harvesting her organs? For what? For who? What? I don't know. That whole thing was very creepy, dark, scary. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'm like trying to like remember to like keep your chin up, girl. I don't know what that was all about, but I find it very interesting. But they definitely went dark, and like the whole episode was just kind of like, oh, I can't watch. Oh, I can't watch. Oh, I can't watch. And then I'm like, intriguing. Oop, can't watch. It's just every time there was something, I was just like, oh, okay, maybe I'm like, I'm gonna love Fallout. I do love it. I love this a lot. I absolutely adore this show, but sometimes too. But guys, I'm excited for the next episode. We got to catch up with Maximus and Thaddeus because now I'm very invested in like that brotherhood and I really want them to be a team and I'm hoping for it, but I feel like Maximus is this close to doing something stupid. So anyway, come back here for the next episode, guys. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.